All right, guys, are we ready for our new sound of the week? Well, today I want to introduce you to one of my friends, and her name is Gentle Cindy. Are you ready to see her? Here we go. Gentle Cindy. And my friend Cindy, she loves everything to be soft and quiet and just so gentle because Cindy is going to help the letters C and G make a different sound. So, what sound do we think of when we see the letters C and the letters G? Well, when I see the letter C, normally I think of the sound k, k. But gentle Cindy, that's not the way it's going to work. And when I see the letter G, normally I think g, g. But k and g, those are too loud of sounds for Cindy. She would rather it to be a quiet and soft sound. So let's see what she's going to do. If you look at our friend Cindy, you'll see that her hair is made up of C's and G's, right? What do you notice about Cindy's eyes? They are made up of the letter what? E. That E is going to be a special letter. Look at Cindy's nose. What is that letter? That is the letter I. That's also going to be important in just a little while. And look at Cindy's mouth. What is her mouth made of? The letter Y. That is exactly right. So the letters E, I, and Y are going to be very important this week when we talk about our phonics sounds. Okay? Let's go next door and listen to our rules. All right. Gentle Cindy. Let me move that out of the way. When the letters C or G are followed by an E, an I, or a Y, they are going to make their soft sound. Okay, so we're going to from now on, we're going to call this their soft sound. When a C is followed by an E or an I or a Y, that's going to make it soft sound, or it's going to say S. Okay, like in the word center. Center. This word isn't Kenter. This word is center. Very good. Or like in this word right here, race. Race. It's not rake, right? It's race. Very good. Or the word cycle. Cycle. In this word, and when we see our Y following a C or a G, it's going to work as a vowel. You know how we've talked about in the past that Y can sometimes be a vowel. This is one of those times. So when we have a soft C or a soft G, the Y, with the Y, it's going to act as a vowel. So we have cyclone. Okay? Now, if the letter G is followed by an E, an I, or a Y, it's going to also make its soft sound. It's going to say J. Just like a J, it's going to say J. Like in the word ginger, ginger, or huge, or gym, gym. Okay, so gentle Cindy. Remember, she is made up of those soft sounds, S and J. Now, let's practice some with our vowels, okay? Now, what you're going to see on your card, ready, is you are going to see two letters. In this one, it says C-I. What I want you to do, we're not going to pronounce the vowel sound. Okay, we are just going to train our eyes to look at the vowel behind the C. Okay, so remember, soft Cindy told us that the letters I, E, and Y make the word or the letters say its soft sound. So for this one, I would say S. Okay, so don't pronounce the I because I don't care about the I right now. I just want to know whether the C says S or the C says K. Okay, so if we see a CI, it says S. Let's look at our next one. Well, and if you look down here, we kind of have our hint that CI says S, like soap, or an S sound. Here we go. CE. Remember, don't say the vowel sound. Just think about what sound is that C going to make. I see an E. It's going to say S. Very good. CY. That's one of our soft Cindy sounds. S. Good job. But look at this one. We have CA. That is not one of our soft Cindy sounds. A is not. So we know that this C is going to say K. And if you look down here, we have a little bit of a hint. C-A-K, like cookie. All right. What about C-O? K. Very good. C-U. K. Very good. Here's our soft G. G followed by an I says J, like jam. J. Good job. G-E, J. G-Y, J. Very good. G-A, though. A is not a soft Cindy letter, so we have G. G. Very good. G. Very good job, you guys. Now, I'm going to move myself down just a little bit so we can read our instructions. All right, it says, let's read some real words, and then we're going to diagram them. Now, this is where we would normally be spelling the words, but for this one is kind of hard to spell. So I'm going to show a word, and you're going to write it down, and then we're going to read that word today. So make sure you've written your word down because we're going to diagram them, okay? Here we go. Our first word is sp. Okay, so let me see if I can get out my pen. We're going to go ahead and diagram them now. So write the word S-P-I-C-E. S-P-I-C-E. Here we go. Underline the vowels and mark it with a V. Now, I know that this E is going to be silent because it is going to make that I say its long sound, I. Okay, so I see sp. There's my blending bowl. Sp. I. K. No, I see this E has more than one job today. The E is going to make the I say its name. It's also going to make the C become a soft C. So our word is sp, ice, spice. Very good. All right. Now let's look at, I'm going to erase a little bit of this so that all right. We're going to look at our next word. This word is a little bit long. All right. This word is, let's see if we can do it. We're going to underline our vowels. Now, do you remember what we said about our vowels in when we talk about the Y and the soft Cindy or the gentle Cindy? Y is actually going to be a vowel. All right. So let's look. We see that magic E over there. It's going to make O say its name. Okay. Now, I know that this CL is a blend as well. Okay, so we have S. Now, Y can either say I or it can say I when it's the vowel. So we can say cyclone, cyclone, or we could say cyclone, cyclone. Which one of those words sounds right? Cyclone or cyclone? Cyclone sounds better. Good job. All right, so we have spice and we have cyclone. All right, let's write this word down. P-E-N-C-I-L. P-E-N-C-I-L. All right, underline your vowels. Look, this one is not working together, so we're going to have to draw like normal. We're going to draw our bridge here. We have these are consonants, and the most common place to separate syllables is in between the consonants. So we have P, N, pen. Ooh, this is going to be a closed syllable, yes. But what does that C say? Pencil, right? Instead of k, it's not pen kill, it's pencil. Pencil. All right. Let's erase a little bit of it. I should have let some more space in between it. I'll try to do that tomorrow. All right. Here we go. Let's spell the word Stage. Stage. So go ahead and write that down. I'm going to wait for you. Stage. All right. If we underline our vowels, here we go. I see that E, that E is at the end of our word. It's going to make the A say its name, A. And we know we have a st blend here. A. There's my soft Cindy roll. G-E says J. So age. Stage. Good job. And our last one, we only have one vowel. There we go. We know it's going to be a short vowel because it has a consonant behind it. And we have to start from the beginning. Is this gim? No. Our soft Cindy rule tells us that a G followed by an E is J. J. Very good. All right. Here we go. We're going to try a sentence today. Here we go. The first spice does not taste like those. The first spice does not taste like those. Here we go. The first spice. If you wrote down your words like we were supposed to in the previous part, you should know how to spell the word spice. The first spice does not taste like those. Taste like those. All right, look at your sentence. The first spice does not taste like those. All right, if you are not finished with your sentence, go ahead and pause your video now. If you are finished, let's see if we are correct. Make sure you double check this spot right here. Is your T capitalized? The first spice. There's that soft C, our gentle Cindy rule. Does not taste. Taste. Now, even though that's two letters, it's one consonant sound. Taste like those. All right? Here we go. You ready to see our new red words for this week? I'm going to move myself out of the way so that we don't get confused. Here we go. Our first red word for this week. I want you to write it down and spell it out loud one time. Here we go. Went. Went. I went to the pumpkin patch. Went. W-E-N-T. Went. Think about somewhere you went this weekend, if you went anywhere. Okay? Went. Our next word, S-T-I-L-L. Still. Still. Would you please be still for 5 minutes? Still. Okay, so write that down. Still. Word number 3, ask. Ask. I have a question to ask you. Ask. A-S-K. Ask. Word number 4, where. Where. W-H-E-R-E. Where. Where are your shoes? Where. And word number 5, from. F-R-O-M. From. Will you bring me a drink from the refrigerator? From. From. Very good. Let's review our red words for last week and then we will be done. Here we go. Our red word review. Why? Think. Give. No. Would. Very good, guys. We are all done for today. I will see you at math groups later today.